Hello everybody and welcome. This is a non-spoiler review of Good Bad Girl by Alice Feeney. The story starts 20 years ago when the baby is snatched from the stroller in the supermarket. Now 20 years later, a person is killed in a nursing home. And so these two crimes, they are connected and we get to see how the story unfolds. The story is told from multiple POVs, all women. Edith is 80 years old and she got tricked into living into a nursing home. She's not planning to stay there long and she planning to escape. There is also Patience. She is a young woman working in this nursing home and she got very close relationships with Edith. However, everything Patience says is a lie. There is also Cleo, who dedicated her life helping other people. However, she cannot help herself. She lives by herself in a big pink house that she can barely afford, and every time she steps out of this house, she kind of like puts on a brave face and a smile, and no one thinks to ask her if she's okay. And there is also Frankie. Frankie is a librarian in the prison. She has to deal with a lot of stuff. She also doesn't trust people, and she said that she stopped counting on people and instead she's counting kind of like everything else. She counts steps from one destination to another. She counts things in the room and she kind of like decides whether or not the number is lucky, and it pretty much her day is determined by this number. So all women are connected and they are imprisoned, whether it's physical prison or mental, and they all trying to escape. They just don't know how. What I liked about this book, that there is a strong mother-daughter bond, and the way the relationships between the females are written, it's complicated, it's messy, and it's definitely not straightforward, and I think it's very realistic the way they're written. However, watching the reviews, I noticed that people saying that this book is not as twisty compared to Alice's prior works. The ending could have a stronger reveal, in my opinion, as well. I agree. But I also watched the interview with Alice, and she said that it's unfair to give the reader the ending that is kind of like just came out of blue, and she likes to give reader kind of like breadcrumbs for reader to be able to guess the ending. So I agree with the statement, but again, I also thought that the reveal is not as strong as it could be. However, I watched the interviews with Alice and she's just absolutely charming. She's well spoken, she has great sense of humor, and I just really enjoyed listening to her. Even though this book is not one of my favorites, I'm planning to read more of Alice's work just because how great her interviews are, and I'm very interested to see what else she has out there. That's all I have for this book. Thank you so much for watching.